you have your secret goals yet?
Yes, do you?
Ready.
Okay.
Okay, you're P1.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to campaign over here in Amasia.
So you want Amasia, do you?
Maybe I just want you to think I want Amasia, and maybe I just don't care about Amasia at all.
Ooh. Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals.
Hey.
I'm Charlotte.
I'm Justin.
Today we're going to be doing another segment in our series, Board Game Terminology for Newbies.
Yep.
What's the term for today?
Today is strategy. Dun, dun. Or
Ooh.
strategic. Or strategery. Yes, it's a word.
A pop culture word.
True.
Still a funny word.
Yep, that's right. Strategy is something that gamers talk a lot about, and they kind of mix it with tactics when it's actually two different things. Strategy is long-term planning.
Long-term goals or planning.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the rest of the game is you trying to reach that goal that is like near the end of the game that you're kind of going for throughout the entire game.
Right.
Yeah. So it's long-term.
Yeah. The grand scope.
Yeah, the grand scope. That's a good way to put it. Nice.
Did you say overarching?
Overarching, yeah.
Yeah. That's another good word.
Yeah. By Zantio, you actually have to choose a bunch of the cities at the beginning of the game to be the cities that you want to control at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to have some kind of strategy to make sure that at the end of the game, those are the cities that you have, and none of the other cities matter. You get no points for any other city you get.
Right.
And of course, the flip side of that is making sure that you don't tip your hand and let the other player know what your strategy is.
Right, because another part of the game of this game is for me to guess what you might have.
Yeah.
If I guess right, I get some points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
good way to use strategy in a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What would some other strategic games be?
Strategic games would be like Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, there's buildings that are put out and they give you special powers to kind of break the rules.
Something to gear towards.
Yeah, so you can choose, I get these three, and those three together will help me win the game. So that's a strategy.
Right.
Very similar to that would be Kemet and Eminent Domain. And again, they have technologies or special powers, and they're all available. So you can actually look over all of them and go, those two together will let me do this, and that becomes your strategy for the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some other ones would be some games with multiple paths to victory.
Multi-paths.
Yep. Like The Village.
Yep, The Village or Trajan.
Yeah. So each one, you can't do everything in those games, so you can do one or two different things, and there's a lot of different paths you can take to get victory points.
Right.
So each game you can be like, I'm going to try this strategy.
This time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's strategy.
Strategy.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time.
Laters. Thank you.